At a time of ongoing financial distress and debt restructuring program, significant benefit of this magnitude in essential commodities such as petroleum products should be top on the national agenda, unless the managers of the country have no confidence in those they have appointed to manage the TOR facility. The state is responsible and determines those who constitute the board of directors and the MD of TOR. Therefore, all past and current operational anomalies and challenges must be borne by the appointing authority of these key critical office holders, knowing very well that all operational controls are functions of management. Challenges. Prior to the inauguration of the current MD and the board of directors, the interim management committee put in place by the Minister of Energy has secured a proposal from the potential private partner with private equity that combines debt management, capitalization for retooling, and continuous provision of crude oil. The minister then tasked the current MD and the board of directors to see to the full implementation of the proposal. However, over 1 year down the line, there has been no show. This leaves much to be desired. The inability of the board of directors and the MD with all state actors to get this all-important partnership agreement signed has resulted in the following hardship to the Ghanaian economy and the workers of TOR. High price of petroleum products at the pump, high demand for forests to import finished products, high cost of living. Most pensioners of TOR have not been able to access their pension benefits. TOR workers are not able to meet their domestic and social obligations, resulting in being sacked for school fees, their children, inability to pay rent advance, and indebtedness to individual lenders and banks. Various ailments and even the death of about 20 staff. Oh God. In the last 2 years, there has been a high level of frustration, depression, despondencies, and even suicide thoughts. Workers' Provident Fund has been in arrears for years, in violation of the law regulating pension. This has resulted in untold hardship for staff. News and misinformation of TOR inability to refine Ghanaians' Jubilee Dane and Sankofa crude is palpable falsehood. TOR has refined this crude oil before. Very competent and skilled workers trained with hard-earned currency both at home and abroad are resigning and going to various companies such as Modec and Talo, to mention few. It is funny that some of the highly trained and skillful staff are going to refineries in a place like Afghanistan. Some have gone to Iraq, Vietnam, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Nigeria, and UAE, just to name few. The security implication for this staff, the way forward, that all pending processes holding the private partnership agreement be expedited and signed as early as practicable, and finally get TOR functionally. In conclusion, it is our plea that the refinery will work again to save the economy, Mother Ghana, and workers of the Tema Oil Refinery. Long live Ghana, long live TOR, long live the Petroleum Union. Thank you.
The benefit affects the entire country. The economy of the country improves. The forest demand for petroleum products reduced drastically. The queue and the high prices at the pumps comes down extensively. Once we don't have control over our petroleum product processing and demand, we don't have control over it as a country, the whole state will suffer. And that is the result of high prices of finished product at the pump that we realize. We are calling for the stakeholders of this country to look back into the refinery. The original intention of the dreamers of the refinery is to make sure that the refinery process the crude oil that in future we will be able to get at our shores. And if we have been able to find crude oil in commercial quantities in our shores, then it beat our mind. What kind of country will sit down and now export all its jobs at the petroleum sector to foreigners for them to do it there and then bring us finished product to sell and they use it in our machinery? It beats our understanding. So the executives of this country, the appointers of MDs and boards to the refinery, they should sit up, because we have had experience where competent people were appointed into this refinery and we did not experience losses.
Yes.
We did not experience anything negative in the books of the refinery. Today, they are asking us, oh, the workers are inefficient. When we bring product, it goes into losses. They can't account for product. The answer is very simple. If you brought competent people here, they understand that control is a management function. And so they will put controls in place to make sure that the ordinary worker is more efficient and prudent in his decision. So once you bring incompetent board and incompetent management, this is the result you get. And so the appointer of these executives, the appointers of this top management at the refinery must sit up. It should not be political expediency. They should not bring people here as a reward of political actions they did during campaign. They should bring competent and efficient people to the refinery. That is where we will see the efficiency and the progress we all expect in this refinery. We shall overcome someday.
Go down.
The flag cover, the Ghana flag cover this
For more news, please visit our website graphic.com.gh or follow us on Facebook at Daily Graphic and on YouTube and Twitter at GraphicGH.
Subscribe now.